We are seeing an 11th hour surge from former Vice President Joe Biden. The Associated Press has called Michigan for Mr. Biden, putting him closer to victory. We don't expect results from Nevada, where he is leading. We will not hear on those allegedly until tomorrow. We want to bring in Brendan Keefe now from the newsroom with the very latest on the maps and how Georgia could fit into the final tally. It is ever changing.
It's amazing, Jeff. Right now, 55,000 votes separate the two candidates in Georgia. That number keeps shrinking. We actually expect numbers from Cobb County, some 15,000 absentee ballots. That count should come in by 7:30. Let's jump over to the electoral map for a second. Just a disclaimer, this is the AP map. This isn't NBC calling this. The Associated Press, as you mentioned, has called Michigan. So let's what if this for a minute. Obviously, if you add Georgia to the current states already called, that brings Biden above 270. 270 is what's needed to win the White House based on what's called so far. Let's take Georgia away for a minute because that is still, it's going to take some time to get there. So let's give him Nevada, where they're counting right now. That takes Joe Biden to 270. He only needs one of these remaining states based on what the Associated Press has called so far. That's Nevada, which is purple, Georgia purple, North Carolina. That's going to take a while into next week. Same thing with Pennsylvania. That's going to take at least till the end of the week. But there are 1 million votes left to be counted there. This race is far from over.